Kane Comble. In the Pathways program, she is working on a path called Persuasive Influence. This is her level 3 elective, Connect with Storytelling. Her speech title is An Unexpected Evening. Step into the future, into Kane's Cocktail Corner Club, where the proprietor and friendly bartending host Kane loves to entertain guests, regaling them with stories of her bartending days. All stories are 100% true, and we do apologize for any cursing that might slip out. She is a bartender. Help me welcome Kane Comble, An Unexpected Evening.
Well, hello, welcome. Come on in, get comfy. Grab a seat, grab a pint. How's your day going? Oh, mine? Oh, it's really good. It's so relaxing in here. Oh, what's it like to be a bartender? Oh my gosh, I love it. It can be really relaxing some days like today, and other days, whew, do I have some crazy stories I could tell you. Oh, you want to hear one of them? I've got a good one for you. This is back when I worked at this really busy bar in this really quirky building. It was called the Pickle Barrel. Now, the Pickle Barrel was 2 stories. Downstairs, we had a bar and dining room area, and then we also had upstairs with additional inside seating, as well as a really popular covered porch, kind of a deck. Everything and everyone, I'm talking everything and everyone, all the food, all the drinks, all the everything has to go from one floor to another floor via this narrow spiral staircase. I told you the building was quirky. On top of that, the Pickle Barrel is shaped like the Flatiron Building in New York City. You know the one. It sits on a corner, but the corner comes to a point at a 45-degree angle, like this. And down at that point, we had these 2 huge windows curved around the point, 3 foot wide each, 8 feet tall at least. It made some really cool seats to sit and dine at, and you could look out at all the surrounding area. Now, on busy nights, we did a lot of running. Dining room through to the point and back, going up and down that spiral staircase. And on this particular evening, well, it had already been a really busy Friday night. I was the manager on duty, and I had been running all around that restaurant, trying to figure out where my help was needed most. Behind the bar, back in the kitchen, out on the floor. Well, I had already been running around for nearly 9 hours when I looked at my clock and noticed that it was 2:30. Last call. We'd kick everyone out promptly at 3 a.m., clean up the place, and head on home. We hoped. As I was doing our last call rounds, I was standing up on the deck, and I noticed that it was starting to mist a little bit. Gentle swirling mist. Well, that's kind of nice. As I headed downstairs, I heard bang, bang, bang. What in the world is that? Bang, bang. All the doors in the entire place started slamming open and closed because of the wind. I looked outside and suddenly it was torrentially raining. The wind was whipping against the building, making the entire building shudder. Bang, 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 boom. Kane! I hear Tom, who had been sweeping downstairs near the point, call to me, and I look over and it is drenched inside because one of the point windows had exploded outward. Wind was flying in, rain coming inside. The wind was whipping the neon signs back and forth. Eddie, our door guy, rushes to help save the neon signs to disconnect them from the walls as I call the owner frantically, waking him out of bed because I don't know how to close the bar when there's a giant hole in the wall where a window used to be. Once I knew that the owner was finally on his way and the rain had started to settle just a little bit, I hopped outside to see if I could figure where the window went. And all along the sidewalk, completely scattered about, were shards of the plexiglass that used to fill that massive hole now in the wall. And so I was picking up all these shards, trying to tidy up the sidewalk, and I looked up. And down the street, maybe just a block or two, down by Miller Park, there was a massive wall of fire, a wall of fire, 20 feet clear across the street, 20 feet into the air. I see this SUV that's completely dwarfed by this massive blaze, and for a moment I think it's the car that's on fire as I'm frantically dialing 911, telling them about this massive fire, and as I'm describing it to the operator, it's gone, just like that. Well, do you still need us to send someone down there? Asks the operator. Well, I would think so. There was literally a massive fire right up there, a wall, and then a blowtorch flame. You know the concentrated flame of a blowtorch? 3 feet wide, 20 feet in the air, erupts from the street. Yes, I think you need to send somebody, and then that flame is gone again too. But from what I think is a manhole in the street, billows out plumes and plumes of smoke, just billowing and billowing and billowing. I don't know what is going on, but you need to send someone down here to check this out. And so I wait around long enough just to make sure the cops arrive, that they see the massive amount of smoke billowing out of the ground, and I return to the pickle barrel. And as I walk back in to the rear kitchen door, through the rear kitchen door, I notice that the kitchen has flooded. Because of course the kitchen has flooded, because you see, when it rains really hard, we're supposed to move these sandbags around the kitchen door so that the rain doesn't come through and flood the kitchen. But I forgot about moving the sandbags because I was a little distracted by the window exploding and the wall of fire down the street. At least I know how to clean this up. So I grab my squeegee and I'm squeegeeing up most of the water into the drains. And I grab a mop and I'm mopping up the rest of it. And I find as many fans as I can and I stack them around to dry up the last of it. And I'm finally emerging from the kitchen back into the bar. The flood has been contained. The authorities are dealing with the massive wall of fire that was just down the street, and Ben is on his way to fix the hole in the wall where the window used to be, and Kaylee walks past me and goes, "Kane, somebody vomited in the bathroom." And I check my clock, and it's 2:55. Not even 30 minutes from when I was just admiring that beautiful mist swirling around on the deck earlier. That was a night, folks. Yeah, some nights are like that in the service industry. It'll test you. Feel like the world's just throwing everything at you, seeing what you can handle, what your limits are. And then some nights can be really chill, fun, relaxing. You can make friends over a pint, some conversation. Like tonight. Anyway, it's last call now. And what am I seeing out my window? Is that mist starting to, oh!
Okay. I did have a forewarning that she was going to do that. She'll be back momentarily. There you are. Oh, congratulations and welcome back. We're glad you survived the apocalypse because, you know, sometimes they're just like that.